Hello, today we're going to look at Xubuntu 17.04 Beta 1. So, at the welcome screen, it looks all familiar, smooth, clean. If you go to this little logo here, you can go to XFCE session or Xubuntu session. Let's start the XFCE session. We will just look and look at again, just to see both the options, but we will use the Xubuntu session, of course. Here we are. Okay, so let's log out. And let's go to the other one, the default one. As you can see, it's a language switch, in which language your whole system will be. You can add a large font. Oh, that's too much. No, thank you. High contrast, don't like it also. And the on-screen keyboard. Yes, date, just offered. So let's start the button like this. Now, you can add it up like this over your keyboard. It doesn't matter. And here we go. So let's first right click on a desktop and see what's happening. Here are all our options. Open a new window. Looks fine. It is Xubuntu 1.6.11. If you go to administrator, it's also file system. Looks like it's the same thing. Looks pretty normal. Nothing bad about normal. Let's make a launcher like this. Also create launchers on your desktop in other ways also. You can add it as pull it over, or you can go to, let's go to games, Sudoku, or you can put it like this and move it to one of these locations. It's pretty awesome, straightforward, normal stuff. Create folder, add a name, let's say test for video, and let's go to folder, open a spreadsheet, a text or a plain text or an empty. Let's say spreadsheet. Let's open it up. As you can see, LibreOffice is pre-installed as expected from any Ubuntu based distro, and at the moment any Linux based distro, because it's absolutely off the hook and absolutely awesome. It's 5.3, the latest and the greatest. And let's quickly enable the ribbon layout. As you can see, it may still be unstable. I know that sometimes it is still unstable, but it's great in action. And I can only make it by 5.4. It will be absolutely awesome. Let's say view, notebook bar, voila. Very decent, very nice, pretty. And let's go to open the terminal. Let's see what kernel is. The default kernel is 4.10. The latest, the greatest, the sweetest, and awesomeness. So well done, Xubuntu. And find in this folder, let's write open. And you can also search for your computer by typing file system. And let's say open. And you just search and search and search and search. Or you can look just in your home directory or in any other place. You see 1167 files are found. Oh my reading skills. Arrange desktop icons, desktop settings. Here you can add a wallpaper. Let's make it big screen. This looks nice. They're all nice. If you have a picture, you can just make it a wallpaper also. This is a very nice wallpaper. Wow. Love it. Properties. You can change the name of your computer, embeds, and permissions. Applications is the same as your menu bar. So we will look at your menu bar a bit later, so we won't look at it now. Top panel, time, sound, internet. If you have Wi-Fi connection, it will be here. Also, I'm running it in VirtualBox, so it's just normal. Power, the panel. About the panel 4.12.1. You cannot pull the panel to the other side, so it can only be at the top. It's a bit for modern day systems. It's a bit weird that you can't move it around, but still a great system. It's Xubuntu. Stability, normality, and it's not a bad thing. It's Firefox 50, and you can in the preferences, vertical, as you can move it to the side, horizontal, side or the top. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. You can make it more than one row. In the length, you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. All awesome stuff. I just like to able to edit at the bottom also. It's okay. Add new items. We can look at these items you can add. I like it that I got like a system monitor here. That I can put it in the corner and then you can keep track on what is happening here. I'm running it in VirtualBox with a 1 core processor for i5 machine and 2 GB of RAM. Just so you can know what are being used here. Properties, transparent, separator, and yeah. So separate everything in the system. It's good. As you can see, there's also the one. So if we go now to the menu, as you can see, you can recently use all. As everything installed in your system, you can make it bigger. You can make it bigger that we can see better. Accessories. You can run program. You can set Firefox. And say launch that Firefox fast. And there we go. There's a launch to do it. As you can see, it doesn't move it back. You have to use back. Education, games, graphics, internet, multimedia, office. As you can see, all the numbers of settings and system. It is Glow. It's like a text editor. I like the name. So let's quickly look at this. You can change the icon, you can change the name, configure it to make it your company logo or just a cool logo or anything like that what you want. Software, GNOME Software Center is being used as expected. And it looks like a Wi-Fi signal, but it's not. That's quite funny. Yeah, of course you can move most windows like this and they will just adapt. Not all of them as we just saw, but let's go to system settings while it's loading up. It's normal GNOME Software Center can take a while. Disappointment. Must press this button here. My fault. About me. You can change things, you can add things. Appearance, different themes. Let's try new mix. I always like to look at new mix. You can change your desktop. We already looked at this, so we can look again. Language support, you can add languages, change the system language, and all this good stuff here. Please see this one is finished yet. Now we are waiting for the rest of our lives. Let's install it. So you can change languages, you can do all these cool things there. And the error messages. As you can see, all things. I'm not trying to cut things out to just show you a perfect system. Really don't have the time to do that. And the desire, I try to show you what there is. And then you can make up your mind if you want to use it or not. Always preferences, calendar, panel. As you can see, it's the normal Xubuntu XFCE stuff, theme configuration. You can change the colors here of the theme. I would love to see when operating systems. I'm loving that Linux has so many options. I just like this to be a bit more cleaned up because I don't mind it. I love it. I can see what's going on. I can adapt it. I can look around. And most probably you also. But if you get a new person who's used to the other closed source layouts of the control panel and things like that, this looks a bit clumsy. And I would love it if people can sort it out that it looks easy to use. You can install additional drivers, so there's developer options, updates, software. You can look for different repos, slow, Bluetooth. I don't have Bluetooth on my computer, so that's why it doesn't work. If you have extra projectors or monitors which you want to connect, they will be here. If something isn't right in your desktop, you can configure it here. It's awesome. Keyboard. You can add shortcuts, you can change the layout. Mouse and touchpad. Let's make it a nice, beautiful red wine. Network connections. You can check it out if needed. Power manager. Yeah. Printers, you can add printers, network printers, USB printers. You don't have to go on the internet to look for the drivers. This all buttons looks quite cool. You don't have to look for the drivers on the internet. Ubuntu does it for you. Like a machine. Like a wizard. Keyboard. This is your locking screen. You can configure your locking screen to look absolutely off the hook. You can run around, you can play around there if you want to do anything. Tab editor. Network. This information about your system. System startup if you want to start if you want to change configure startup. If you want to add a application or a code to run at startup, you can do it here. You can see what's running. If you want to close things, just be careful when you close things. If you don't know what it does, just keep it there because your system might need it even though you don't even realize it. So please be careful when you look at the startup programs and disable some. These updates have already been a week since beta 1 was released, so that's why I haven't run the updates. So it's still beta, except Xubuntu, but let me run it while we are looking. Password, software and updates. We have already looked at the screen, so I'm just going to close it. I just wanted to show you what it is. Onboard settings, Windows, transparent, layout, theme, snippets, keyboard, typing assistant, autocorrection. That's awesome. Advanced, universal. Let's close this up. Let's close this up. Let's close this up. Let's close this up. Let's let this run. Let's look at the center with this on date. And we are already running the update, so we don't have to run it here. It's two different places. And it's GNOME software free 22.5 as expected for Xubuntu 17.04 beta. And let's, for the last moment, just look at the file system while this is running like a machine. And normal stuff. The file system is like a normal Linux file system. Loving it. It's FUNO 1.6.11. Yeah, so in general it's a very simple operating system. I definitely would recommend it to people to use it if you are used to Xubuntu. If you want something to just do your work on, you don't want to play around with your system, you just want something stable, you know what Xubuntu has to offer. If they don't do something radical in the future, I would rather stick to 16.4 and then wait for 18.4 if you're an Xubuntu user. But it's totally up to you. It's a great release, stable release, won't give you any errors. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I will let the updates run while I'm rendering this video for you. Thank you and goodbye.